What would you do if you got on the wrong train car late at night and every single person inside was standing facing the wall? The story's about a woman who said that she got on the wrong train car at night and she wished she never stepped inside. A couple years ago, I got off work later than usual and missed my normal train home. It was close to midnight and the station was mostly empty, and I was tired enough that I barely noticed which car I stepped into before the doors shut behind me. And the first thing I noticed was how quiet it was. Not normal late night transit public quiet. No one on their phones or no one coughing, and no headphones leaking music. Nothing. No one was talking or sitting next to each other, and every single person in the car was standing, and all of them were facing the wall. At first, my brain genuinely tried to make it into something normal, some weird prank or art thing, or some group I didn't understand. There were maybe 10 or 12 people in there, spaced out along both sides of the car, all standing close to the walls with their backs towards the middle. Some had their heads bowed a little, and one looked like their forehead was resting lightly against the glass. Another had both hands flat against the advertisement panel above the seats. One smaller figure, maybe a child, was actually standing on the seat to reach higher. But none of them turned when I got on. None of them reacted at all. The train started moving and I realized something else was wrong. I stumbled a little when it lurched forward, and they didn't. Not one of them shifted their balance. Not one reached for a pole or a strap, and they just sat there perfectly still, facing the wall while the train rocked under all of us. And that was when I stopped thinking it was some dumb joke. I stayed near the door at first, not moving much and pretending to check my phone while I watched them out of the corner of my eye. And some of them were barefoot, and that detail hit me a few seconds late and made everything worse. Bare feet on the dirty train floor. There was bare feet standing perfectly still while the car rattled and shook. I looked towards the door between cars because I'd figure I'd just move at the next stop, but when I stepped over and tried the handle, it wouldn't open. Not locked exactly, just dead, like it wasn't connected to anything. And right as I realized that, one of the women near the front end of the car spoke. She didn't turn around. She just said in a calm voice, "You're in the wrong car." Every part of me went cold. Nobody else moved. I looked around, waiting for someone to laugh or react or break whatever this was, but nothing. The woman stayed facing the wall, and I actually said, "What?" And then another voice, somewhere closer this time, said, "Don't stand the wrong way." And that one sounded older, still calm, but not turning around. At that point, I hit the emergency intercom, but nothing. No sound or light, no response at all. I checked my phone, but no signal. I know people say that all the time in scary movies and it sounds convenient, but I actually remember staring at the screen thinking that even one bar